Today I woke up and felt a tingle in my toes that I haven't felt since the day I found out they were adding Optimus Prime to Fortnite. It was like I just woke up and had the feeling that today was going to be a huge day. And it was a huge day because I checked my emails and I saw this beauty from Jeff Kaplan of the Overwatch team. Now, I thought Jeff was long gone since like what, the beginning of Overwatch 2? But no, apparently he's been working there in secret and he's been plotting some massive changes that us in the venture community are going to love because, you know, I'm in venture. So let's have a read of this amazing email, shall we? Because this is going to change the course of venture for years to come. Now, here is how you know it's from Jeff Kaplan of the Overwatch team, because it explicitly says it right here. It says, "Hello everyone, this is Jeff from the Overwatch team," so it has to be him. He then goes on to say that it has come to our attention that the character Venture has been lacking in a few areas, but mainly the cosmetics department, which this was a whole thing some time back. I'm sure everyone agrees Venture was lacking in skins for a while. Yeah. But then he goes on to say something really interesting and really exciting for the future of Overwatch as a whole, not just Venture. Here he says, specifically when it comes to skins that show their feet, and when I read this, I was overcome with like a sense of anticipation. Like, what's Jeff gonna say? What's he gonna say? It has to be good, right? And I'm glad to report it's good. He says, in order to combat this and make amends for any disappointment this may have caused our valuable player base, because we all know venture mains make up what, like 85% of the community. Going forth, we will be adding an option to toggle Venture's shoes on and off. Huge. Now he says this is going to apply to every available Venture cosmetic and every future Venture cosmetic, which it fills me with a sense of hope I have not felt since, I don't know, Marvel Rivals released. He then says, "We sincerely hope that this fixes a lot of the issues that the community has with the current selection of skins Venture has," which, I don't know about you guys, this is what I wanted to hear for years now. Ever since Venture released, I've been asking, where's the feet, Kaplan? It's like #1 priority list for Overwatch. I don't know how it took them this long to get to addressing it, but thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Overwatch team. We love you. But it's not just cosmetics that they're making changes to, as exciting as that sounds. Because I read further on in the email and I saw this. Now, what this here says is, in addition to making changes to their cosmetics, we will also be making improvements for Venture's kit, starting with their passive ability, which is the drill, quick melee, does more damage, you know what I mean. You all play Venture here, I assume. And I read this and I was like, okay, sounds interesting. Let's see what they're cooking up in the labs at Blizzard. And this is where it gets crazy, because it says here, from now on, hitting an enemy with the quick melee will apply bleed for 8 seconds. Massive, massive change. This is gonna probably make Venture S tier. Now, this does say that this is gonna be the only change to Venture's kit, which is kind of disappointing, but this is such a substantial change that I'm willing to let it slide just this once, because, all they've done in this update for Venture, it's big. Now, unfortunately, this is pretty much where the email ends, because from after this, it says, "Thank you for your feedback and thank you for continuing to support our game. Yours truly, Jeff from the Overwatch team." But all in all, this is such a massive update for all the Venture players and for Overwatch players as a whole. Now, if I was to add any one thing to this update, I would say I would appreciate it if they made Space Rocks canon, but whatever, I can live without it. There's enough fan art out there. But yeah, no, this is a crazy update. Like, this is something I've dreamed of, literally. I think going forward, this could see a spike in venture pick rates, which, venture pick rate's already high enough, 85%. But yeah, we might shoot up to 90, 99%. Wow. What a future we live in. I am so excited about this update. Now, they didn't give a specific release date, so it could be coming whenever. It could be coming, I don't know, maybe 20 years from now. But I would still say it will be worth it. That's about it. So yeah. While making this video, I felt like this fucking guy.
Epic Games have just announced there will now be fingerable sprites in Fortnite.